Alrighty, everybody, welcome back to Hades 2. Um, so for anybody that is watching right now, just kind of keep in mind this is all in one play session. I am starting this play session right after the last episode. Last episode, we managed to beat Scylla and the Sirens and got one room basically into the Morning Fields. I forgot the name for a second. We now have unlocked the Moonstone Axe, which is one of my favorite weapons in the game. And we're going to be trying it out this time around. Oh boy, we've unlocked a couple of new trinkets, so we're going to test out some of these right now. Kind of curious to see which ones I want to use. The Knuckle Bones is pretty good still because the next Guardian loses 10% HP, and I take 10% less damage from Guardians. It's not a bad start. So why don't we play with the Silver Wheel? Because my favorite playstyle with the axe is the spin to win. Having more magic is probably the best way we can go about this. So, you know what? Without further ado, let's head into the underworld. Let's see how far we can get tonight. Keep in mind, if we ever deal with a night where we might get knocked out early, I will do another run just to help help keep the episode lengths manageable, right? So yeah.
The king of the gods must have his hands full recently.
Oh wait, have we not picked up Zeus yet? Oh wow.
I accept this message.
That's wild.
Ah, young lady, so we meet at last. Emerged from all that gloom to help us settle an old score. If you possess your father's strength, then we have the advantage. Let us strike.
Well, Zeus being revealed now of all times is great. Stormring is really good. I really like Stormring. I'm not the biggest fan of Ionic Gain. Ionic Gain is one where something will appear in the field and you have to click on it. Well, you have to not click on it, but you have to go up to it and interact with it in order to regain all your not your HP, but your mana. So we're gonna go with Stormring instead.
Lord Uncle's Titan killing strength.
So one thing about the Moonstone Axe that I know will get me into a lot of trouble is the long animations. Especially on the third swing. That third swing will get me into a lot of trouble. But if I can, stun lock people like that, the third swing really don't matter.
There it is.
So you're a child of Hades himself, a half-god. Yes, well, not a half-god. Melanoi is an actual daughter of Hades. She is a lesser-known chthonic nymph in the mythology. She is the daughter of Persephone and Hades. In some stories, she parentage is disputed, but for the most part, Melanoi is the daughter of Hades and Persephone. Ooh, do I want to go with health, or do I want to go with Hestia? Let's go with Hestia. Let's get some more power early on.
Should be the last of them.
I am the true spin to win boy. Wasn't Persephone human, at least at first? That's also disputed. So as far as I understand it, Persephone's parent would either be, depending on which version, it's either Zeus or Poseidon, with Demeter. Some versions do say that her father is immortal. I believe in this version as well. In Hades, Persephone's dad was a mortal man that Demeter fell in love with. I think to probably help skew the weird, potentially weird relationships that a lot of the Olympian gods have with one another. The way they're playing this out makes it seem that Melanoi and Zagreus are mostly god. They are immortal. For full extent, for full gameplay reasons, they are immortal beings. And story reasons as well, they are mortal. Or immortal, rather.
Down to the morning fields before. A horrid place, or so I hear, and covered in dry brush far as the eye can see. Well, next time you're there, you burn your way on through. Hear me, hot stuff?
From what I've read, Hades was rather tame compared to the other gods. Yeah. Hades, as far as we know of the stories that Hades ever shows up in, Hades doesn't have any known demigod children, I don't think. And he purposefully does not fuck around. He just does his job. Oh, wow. An epic flame strike. We're taking that now. We are taking that now. But yeah, Hades is rather tame compared to the other gods. I know a lot of people will dispute the whole that claim though, saying that Hades, in some interpretations of the Hades and Persephone myth, that Hades raped Persephone, but given historical context, that might not actually be the case.
Well,
so wow, that was quick, yeah. He was called bad, not evil. No, not even necessarily bad. Hades, the best way that I can always I always try to justify Hades is you don't call forth the person in charge of the underworld. Because Hades, and along with Persephone too, by the way, Persephone is also constantly referred to in the mythology as Dread Queen Persephone, or the Underworld Queen Persephone, right? She's got a lot of epithets, as does Hades. You just don't want to bring attention to the gods of the dead, or the chthonic gods, because it's basically you're asking to die. It's not that they're gonna kill you, it's more just like, well, why are you calling for them, right? It's like, what? And so that's the thing, it's like, people were just afraid of the underworld. I wouldn't even say Hades is bad. I think the connotation there is just, it just doesn't help, yeah.
I accept this gift.
But yeah, that's the way I always see it. Hades is never bad or evil or anything. Misunderstood is probably the best way to put it. My god, that scorch damage early on is so good.
Path.
I don't want to take middle shop now, so we're gonna go ahead and go for Selene. Yeah, even in the Percy Jackson series, Hades is very reasonable. That's the one reason why I don't like the Percy Jackson movie, because in the Percy Jackson movie, they try to make Hades bad. And I'm like, why? He's not evil in the books. Why the connotation that the underworld is bad or evil is so lame. I greatly dislike it. Everybody likes to make Hades the Satan analog, but he's really not.
I call upon the moon and draw you down.
We have heard nothing from fleet-footed Hermes since he told us of our enemy's advance. Thus we strike, Yet hold to faith that some night hence he shall return to us with news about what else the Titan Kronos has in store.
Selene. God, she's gorgeous. Your Hex raises the last susceptible foe slain in this encounter to fight for you for 12 seconds.
Night Bloom.
That's rough in certain boss fights, but it's fine, I guess. Ooh. No, wait, that's Hera, though, I think. I think that's Hera. Well, I mean, I don't really need to worry about duo boons now, so we're just gonna go with, Zeus, I think.
That gloom, a shadow spinner.
Kill these things quick. Don't want to waste time, and I don't want to get hurt.
Back to the dock.
I took a little too much damage there, though. That sucks. Specials, inflict blitz. Oh. Why? How am I getting rare boons and epic boons so, like, really good ones so early? We're gonna take Divine Vengeance here.
The might of the heavens.
We're gonna take that, yeah. And he's not the version that was in the Disney movies. They have to call the movie Beyond Hercules in Greece because they never liked that portrayal. That makes sense, yeah. That makes a lot of sense. And I got hit there because I was being stupid.
Zeus, take you.
Ah, how I got hit again. Fuck. See, that's the one thing about the spin to win that always fucks me. It's armored enemies do not. Ah, fuck. Armored enemies are like that all the time. The tentacles, man. Of course, the fucking tentacles. Get out of here. Imagine being the child of one of the Greek gods or Norse gods, and that you had many of them as cousins or siblings. Yeah, yeah, that would be really wild. We're gonna increase our scorch damage, and oh, we don't have the patty cake tool. Damn it. All right, we're gonna go with the Daedalus hammer here. Wait, I hit, like, so many of those in the circle. What? Ah, I got hit again. Oh my god. Oh my god, I got hit again. Fucking hell. Ah, for fuck's sakes. I hate... the axe is such a risky weapon for me. Because it's so unga-bunga. For me, it's so unga bunga, but because it's gonna just put me into a lot of trouble, man. I wouldn't mind being the son of Balder, the Norse god of the sun. He's supposedly one of the nicer, more virtuous gods. That's fair. Oh, for fuck's sake. This is dangerous. This is the last shop, right? Yeah. Alright. Grab that. Yeah. Fuck, didn't have enough. Whatever, it's fine. What's up, Lord Karen?
A special offer of some sort, my lord.
Oh?
I've returned as much gold as I could, but know full well it isn't easy for you to procure the goods you provide.
I mean, I assumed as much, SMB, that you weren't talking about the boulder from God of War.
Why,
Oh,
thank
hey!
you.
Nice, we got the gold card from Karen. Nice. Thanks, Karen.
Death to Kronos.
We might not get that far tonight, given the fact that we are not looking good right now.
I'll get him, headmistress. I swear it.
Oh,
If
no.
good, I'll bring to bear. And no matter the
Gotta try my
obstacles that
best,
stand in
though.
the
Gotta
way,
try my best.
Kronos shall fall by my hand.
I require no convincing, Malinois, although perhaps you do. However much I've taught, what's important is you're a capable student.
I have to be more than that.
3 against 1.
For fuck's sake. Oh, okay. Fuck. Divine Vengeance. Fuck.
That I felt.
Oh, great. Okay.
Join me, sisters. I know that one.
Spin twin. Oh no! Fuck. I got sheeped. Man, I should have a counter for how often I get sheeped, by the way. Guys, can we get a sheep counter? I think, since this is night 5, I think I've been sheeped, like, 6 times already. Oh, god damn it. Ah, god damn it. Fuck. I got hit again. Whew. For a child of God of Death, she's pretty attractive. I mean, Persephone's attractive too, not gonna lie.
You're owed a gift. May you learn well through it, Malinois.
The Book of Shadows.
Oh, we got the Book of Shadows, guys. Oh, man.
Yes. Cinder.
Melanoy, I know everything about you, especially that you're weak. What are you fighting for? What do you hope to prove? And if by some stroke of fate you prevail, what then? Do give it all some thought whilst you're out and about. More to be learned. You wish you were her, understandable, yet how many times must she tell you that she is not your mother? She who taught you much of what you know, other than that which is already in your heart. One of the elder sons of night, he has served the realm beneath the earth in a variety of
It's me.
ways for some aeons. He once ferried the dead to their final resting place, but now has other burdens. Even his own kin struggle to communicate with him, and find him to be off-putting, cryptic, and aloof. You are pleased to know him otherwise. Some know him as a man of many ways. Certainly he is a complicated one. In life he made many friends as well as enemies. You don't see him as they do, but know him well enough to trust him. In turn, he knows mortals, and he knows the land above. He knows a great deal, in fact, and he is resourceful. His weakness for witches, however, seems to have no remedy. Oh, God, Odysseus is me. I have a weakness for witches as well, man. You know, I really should just cosplay Odysseus. At this point, especially this version of Odysseus, you know, I have a weakness for witches. Oh, man. Most everyone in Hades 1 or 2 is attractive. Hades 1 and 2 is attractive. Exactly, yeah. A daughter of night and the bringer of retribution to those who have achieved, shall we say, an overabundance of happiness. She keeps mortals penitent and grateful for the scraps they have. She is bigger and stronger than you. You wonder why she was not tasked with your responsibility. Your boisterous uncle, sometimes called the Earthshaker, although he is best known for the seas, which smother much of the surface. He is comfortable in adverse situations, and quite unable to hold still, much like the seas themselves. Oh hey, Poseidon has ADHD. Nice. Your circumstances and training required many sacrifices. One is the warmth of companionship. It was fortunate then that you met Artemis when you did. Olympus knows her as a wayward daughter. We know her as one of us. The Silver Sisters watch and wait. Aww. I like that. That's real cute.
The pathway's down.
Alright, guys, we still have our Death's Defiance, which is fantastic. But my god, we only got 10 HP back from that? Fuck.
Far below.
Oh, man, we only got 10 HP back for that shit.
The ancient foe.
Oh, no.
Veiled goddess Melenoi.
You'll help me find him. Into the depths.
Alright, guys, wish me luck. The spin to win is so good, but it is so dangerous.
Is this a different song?
Oh, man. I like how I can hit them all from across the way.
Those spots again.
Woo, good shit.
My reagent sensing incantation took effect.
Alright, let's pick up some more limestone. Why don't we? Do I want money or do I want mana? Mana I'm doing really well on, not gonna lie. We're doing pretty good on it. I feel picking up more is always good, but we're gonna pick up money for right now, I think. Ah, I got hit by that stupid hermit crab. Well, at least the spout killed him for me. Thank you, spout. Do I want to take an early shop here? No. I don't know. No, I'm not gonna take an early shop. Fuck it. Fuck it, we're not taking an early shop here.
Right.
Oh, nice, terrain kill. I am skirting on the fucking edge, man. Divine Vengeance goes up to 4 times a lightning strike, which is really good. Flame Strike is still leveling up quite a bit. We're still getting, we're getting 10 per thing, so that's not bad either. But let's go with Divine Vengeance. Let's do that. Oh man. If the shop was light enough, could you do some shoplifting? Oh god. That was bad. Oh, that was bad. Do I want to take on a mini boss right now though? Fuck it. Fuck it. We're risking it for a biscuit.
You ought to have stayed below.
Ah, motherfucker. Ah. Oh, come on, die already. Oh, you bastard. You fucking fish. Die. There we go. Die. Yes. Oh, man, that was... Grandma, please give me something good. I only got eight health left, man. Grandma, give me something good. With all the talk of half-gods, is there a god you would prefer to play, Oscurus? In Hades? Like, what's my favorite god to play as? Oh, as a child of that. Oh. Just given my own, like... Just given my own propensity and just my respect for death, yeah, I would probably be... I probably wouldn't mind being, like, the demigod of, like, a god of death, like Hades, or... maybe not Sholot, because Sholot is the god of cowards. But Sholot is also the god of... also a god of, like, dogs and fire... But honestly, being the demigod son of Tezcatlipoca would be interesting. I have a big respect for gods of the dead in general. And that's my whole thing.
She's suggesting an exchange.
Oh. Oh, she is giving freeze on her attacks, and it doubles my attack damage. That's crazy. Oh, that's crazy good. And that's a heroic. I'm taking it. Fuck it.
A necessary sacrifice.
I'm taking that. That's something all pantheons have in common. Respect for the dead. Not really. I wouldn't say that's the case in a lot of things. You have to keep in mind that like Western ideologies around death are very different. Especially compared to, like, Eastern thoughts on death, and especially Mesoamerican thoughts on death. I have a respect for the dead, so that's why, you know, playing as, like, a demigod of, like, a god of death would be really interesting. But my forward, or, like, my thought would be, you know, Mesoamerican in nature, because there is a reverence towards death. There is this idea that death is not something that is to be feared. It's not this thing to have a... Like, there's a respect for the death, and then there's... But also not fearing death as well. So many cultures put this fear behind death, fear behind the underworld, fear behind the unknown, and it's very typical in Western ideologies. Western ideologies teach you that you have to fear the world beyond, right? And I just don't vibe with that. I don't like it too much.
You don't need me, Tummy. You need a doctor or healer or something.
Yes, well, I found those somewhat difficult to locate around here. Though on the flip side, no shortage of fish-like monstrosities determined to cut me a set of gills.
Yeah, that's what they all
Okay,
say.
so that's interesting that that Narcissus points out dialogue when you're, like, when you're beat up.
We'll talk.
We're taking the healing. We are definitely taking the healing here.
Help yourself.
Thanks.
I might be the son of Huitzilopochtli, Aztec god of war in the sun. In Scion, he's said to have heroic feral wildness. Sounds like Conan the Barbarian.
Limestone.
That's an interesting take in Scion. I don't know what the codices have to say about Huitzilopochtli's demeanor. So that's up to that, you know, up to interpretation maybe.
Caught.
Oh, for fuck's sakes! Oh, for fuck's sakes. Okay, so while I did lose the Scorch, just double the damage on my axe swings is great. We're gonna pick up some more ash. Oh, one thing I forgot to check last time at at home, I forgot to check if there's were any. Oh shit!
Give up already, Jill.
Oh hey,
I know who you are. I know where
what's up, Kronos? This is new. Hey, buddy. What brings you here, Kronos? My respect to you for being able to pronounce them so well. I nearly sprained my tongue trying to do that. Well, trust me, like, Nahuatl is, phonetically, it is very different from even Spanish. There are some similar sounding sounds and, like, conventions, but, yeah, Nahuatl, is hard. I mean, like, everybody says Quetzalcoatl, but it's actually Quetzalcoatl. Again, a lot of the sounds are not sounds very typical for English speakers. So yeah, that Huitzilopochtli, it's even hard for me because it's like I'm still trying to be very mindful of the Nahuatl pronunciation. It's hard though.
How frightening. Unfortunately, we shall never know if yours was a mere empty threat, for you are going on a little time out.
Oh
At
no.
least until some other matters are resolved.
No.
The funny you mentioned that, by the way, too. During Radley's reading for Horny Monsters that Raina and I have been doing, in the book, there is Quetzali. She is a Mayan or an Aztec feathered serpent. She's a dragon, and she's talking about Huitzilopochtli. And it took Reina a little bit to try to say the name. And I'm like, dude, it's okay. It's a really hard name because it's a Mesoamerican name, yeah. Kronos is a bad guy here, yeah.
You wish to traipse through this realm, then here, bask in it.
Fuck you, Kronos.
Just need to hold within this rift.
What witchery is this?
I forgot these fuckers have the fucking bomb thing. Motherfuckers. Oh my god. Fuck. Oh my god, I got 10 HP in a dream. I got 10 HP in a dream. Oh, no, motherfucker! Ah! Damn it! So SMB, that is a big misconception about that.
Kronos.
So one thing to kind of keep in mind is the idea that the Aztecs being a bloody culture is a big misinterpretation of what it meant to be Mexica and all that. I'm not the person to really like talk about this because I'm only as read as like a couple of books and like theories on this. But the Aztecs weren't this like grand human sacrificing culture that a lot of people think they are. No. The Aztec god, or the Aztec, or the Mexica rather, the Mexica, like any other culture, had its complications and had its like good parts. Yes, they warred with the other city-states of Mesoamerica. They made their enemies. They did human sacrifice. I'm never going to not dispute the human sacrifice. It did happen, but it didn't happen to the lengths and the extents that a lot of very Western Western sources will say that they did. No. There's claims that like they killed like 40,000 people in a single day or in a night. That's not true. Did they do human sacrifice? Yes. Like I said, I will never not dispute that. It did happen. But the thing is, the Mexica were, you know, they were a conflicting culture. They had their enemies. There were the other city-states of Mexico that they were in conflict with, and they had their enemies, and those enemies have tried to paint them as these savages, that these bloody conquerors and all that. It's like, and I would hazard to say, from what I've understood of the Mexica gods, is that they're complicated as well. They're very complicated. Tezcatlipoca, the smoking mirror, he's a very complicated god. He is the universal shit stirrer, as I've come to understand his role in the mythology. He is always starting shit. He is probably, like, there's no like king of the gods really. There is Omoteotl, which is sort of this concept that is then broken down into I am blanking on the name, but Omoteotl is this concept, like this universal, like it probably is close to like a central creator being that has a both masculine and a feminine aspect to it. Yes, I mean, Tezcatlipoca is the god of kings, right? And it is very interesting, and all of his different versions is fascinating. Quetzalcoatl, again, he is, funny enough, he is not a feathered serpent. He is named the feathered serpent because that is one of his symbols, but a lot of people like to show off Quetzalcoatl as like him being a dragon. That's not his only form. His main form is that he is a dude. And Quetzalcoatl is
making little dragon bee sounds. Womp womp, meep meep, hee hoo.
Thank you for that, Gilbert. But yeah, so Quetzalcoatl is seen as a very positive god. But then if you look at some of his different aspects, because the feathered serpent is ancient in Mesoamerica, because the Maya had one, the civilization of Teotihuacan had the feathered serpent, the I believe the Olmec and the Toltec, again, some of the older civilizations of Mesoamerica had the feathered serpent. The feathered serpent is an ancient god, almost to the point of being kind of eldritch in its age, because everybody refers to the feathered serpent, but nobody can ever seem to get the idea of like what the feathered serpent's role is, kind of, because the Maya, I believe, with Kukulkan, Kukulkan is this this deity that can also be maybe not evil, but since he is representative of storms and destruction, it just depends. Western ideas of good versus evil gods is very difficult to kind of like parse that into Mesoamerican, because Coyolxauhqui, the moon god, the woman who is one of the goddesses that is associated with the moon, you would kind of think of her to be an evil god when you hear her story of she wants to like rain down on Earth and bring the 400 other brothers and the 400 other brothers of Huitzilopochtli on Earth. But you know, that's only what we know of this story. Like, we don't know what's the purpose of it, other than to tell of the cycles of the moon and sun and all that, because Huitzilopochtli and Coyolxauhqui like are basically chasing each other across the sky, right? So yeah, so the complicated, like the simple answer to it, to your question of could any of the Aztec gods be considered good? Yeah, yes and no, just depending on like, what your thoughts are on being good and evil and all that, right? A very Western, it's gonna be complicated. It's a complicated question. But to address the whole thing, considering how bloody their culture was, that's such a big misconception. Big misconception about Mexica culture, and then also the other cultures around them, because kind of keep in mind, these gods were celebrated and revered throughout different city-states and had different names, but were generally some of the same gods or similar gods. I guess the best way to consider it, the different city-states and the different nations or empires or kingdoms of Mexico. One thing also kind of keep in mind, try to, like, for people that are talking about Mesoamerican and then indigenous American cultures, I try to move away from like the language of saying tribes, because tribes is kind of it diminishes the impact these people had on the world around them. And so nations, cities, federations, they had complex political structures. And so the best way to think about it, all the different like city-states of Mexico, all of the different kingdoms of Mexico, they shared a similar pantheon. It just really depends on who is in power, and which was sort of the universal term for this god and all that. Yeah. Even in Scion, they are mainly just concerned with keeping the sun, moon, and stars moving in their proper patterns, unconcerned with doing the right thing. They made sure continuity was maintained. Yeah, see, I don't really... Like, considering how you've described Scion to me in the past, especially how they use like, Native American stuff in the past, I'm not surprised. I don't know. Just kind of... Yeah, Scion seems a little dated in its representation of the gods. I would need to read up on it myself about the system, but yeah.
Should be useful.
Our upstart enemy
Thank you so much, best friend.
Oh, I forgot to I forgot to turn off sound alerts for this. But really quick, welcome in Ember and Raiders. Thank you guys so much for the raid. I greatly appreciate it. How's it going, guys? Ember, how was the stream? Hopefully you guys are doing well. Hopefully you guys had fun. Ember, welcome back. Ninja Scene, welcome in. How's it going, man? How you doing? Let's go ahead and give a shout out to Ember. Welcome in, everybody. For you guys who are new to the channel, my name's Caleb Oscuris. I'm your resident Demon King. I am currently playing Hades 2, while also recording gameplay for YouTube. So say hi to YouTube. So right now, doing YouTube recordings for Hades 2. My YouTube channel is Oscuris VT Let's Plays. And yeah, we're playing Hades 2, having a grand old time, but yeah. Alright, YouTube. Ember Lily says hi. Of course, they depict the goddess Isis as being a very controlling...
YouTube.
Beautiful, thank you, Gilbert. Manipulative towards her children, keeping them on a leash. Not how I've typically read about her. Yeah, see, Scion seems to be doing their own thing about gods and goddesses. And, I don't know. That seems a little touchy for me to be like, yeah, that is, like, I get having characterization, which is fine, but I don't know, when you have centuries of characterization already pre-established, why take liberties with it? Why take liberties with it? But yeah, we're gonna get back into it. We just picked up a Zeus spoon from Karen.
And Lady Demeter could always make the earth regrow.
Oh! Oh, did we get a duo boon this early?
Life remains. That's of little consequence right now. Let all who oppose us wither, and we shall salt the earth beneath their feet.
Whoa! Wow! We got a duo burn this early. in a profile. Wow, that's crazy. I don't know if I'm gonna be winning, Crimson. I don't know. Well, taking liberties leads to new ideas and fun stories. I don't disagree with that, Obi. That's not a bad idea. I don't know. It's just like, I guess it depends on like what type of liberties you're taking and what that says about, like what that says about you, right? Or what that says about like the writer, right? So the idea of like making Isis a cruel, manipulative goddess is one of those things that doesn't sit well with me, because I'm willing to take a bet here that the people that wrote Scion are probably white, right? And depending on how they describe the Aztec gods, if they're sort of just like warlike gods that are all about war and conquest and human sacrifice, then that also leads me to believe that, you know, they might not explicitly have an agenda, but you know, it does say a lot about their understanding of those gods. Adding nuance to the gods is fine, but just playing into stereotypes or trying to demonize non-Western deities is one of those things where I'm like, that's kind of fucked up, right? Like that's one of those things, like let's say in Scion, they describe Thor as being this heroic god that slew all the giants of the 9 realms and all that stuff. That would make me believe that they're kind of assholes in their depictions of the gods, right? I would very much take that as, yeah, you're only painting Western mythology as being good and everybody else as being savages, right? It's one of those things where I always take that shit with a grain of salt, because, okay, are you giving nuance to them, or are you being an asshole? I think they were trying to be different so that players would have variety in how they interacted with the gods. Also, remember that White Wolf's mantra was always ignore what you don't like. That's fine, but again, you also have to understand that you're saying something, right? You're saying something when you're characterizing when you're characterizing things outside of the typical scope, which is the typical scope being white, being a white perspective. You're characterizing that in a very specific way if you're saying that, like, oh yeah, the Norse gods are all heroes. The Norse gods did nothing wrong, when even their mythology is very much mindful of, no, they fucked up. They did some horrible shit. And then all of the non-Western European mythologies being characterized as evil, savage, manipulative, cruel. You're saying something. I want to give the benefit of the doubt, but it's also really easy to paint. It's really easy. People are getting away with being fucked up in a lot of senses like this. So just always kind of keep in mind, what are people saying when they are representing cultures or cultural icons in a certain light, right? Always kind of be mindful of that. Again, nuance is great. I love nuance, but not when that nuance potentially or not when that nuance, or what is being said as nuance, is actually just stereotyping or being racist.
Lady.
Just saying, like, just kind of keep that in mind.
Just in time for our set. Been working on a song called I Am Gonna Claw Out Your Eyes and Drown You to Death. Comes from a real personal place.
Wow, you're already releasing your second song. Wow. Okay, so that lends a little bit of credit. Just again, just kind of keep in mind, from the perspective of being like a person of color, and also being somebody who is, who, you know, is mindful of, like, yeah, some shit comes off as white supremacy because, you know, dog whistles, man. There's always dog whistles. There's always, like, hidden intentions. And again, just because something might not be political on its face, again, you also kind of have to kind of keep in mind that people have certain biases towards certain cultures more so than their own. So, yeah. I don't lend White Wolf a lot of credence already because, again, from the way you've described them to me, I'm a little iffy about how they are as a developer. No. Okay, so don't get me wrong, like, that sentiment is fine, SMV, but it's not just a game. It's not just art. It's not just XYZ or thing. Art is political. Art is political. Just because maybe it might not be that on its surface, art can be political. And I mean, Dungeons and Dragons, that's why they've gotten a lot of flack recently about how they depict certain cultures in D&D, in the Forgotten Realms. It's not just all about having fun when you're relying on racist caricatures to depict certain things as good or evil or whatever, right? It's you gotta keep an open mind about this stuff because there is harm there when you perpetuate certain stereotypes.
Is it any better than the one I heard on my way in?
No, it's not, because all our songs are the best. Each like a perfect little child. Not a bad one, like you.
Oh, she's already really pissed at me. This is the third time I've met them. Oh my god, that damage. Oh! Fuck. I got 24 health in a dream, guys. Oh. All right. Oh, of course you're the featured artist again. Oh god, here's the oh no! Fuck! Oh. 24 health in a dream! Gotta play it safe! What? Fuck! Oh. Ah, God, I jumped into it. Fuck! Ah, man, I dodged right into that. Fuck. I love the axe. The axe just gets me killed so often though, because I get way too unga bunga about it. Talk about death rock music, yeah. Talk about death metal. Alright guys, for people on the YouTube side, remember to like and comment on the video because I gave the frog a kiss.
You know their weaknesses, Phrenos?
Ah, damn. Hey, Dora, how's it going?
Don't you pay any attention to what's been happening out there? The rise of the Titan of Time, the siege of Olympus?
Nope.
Nope. Can't say any of that rings a bell.
Olympus, that's where the family members you don't like live, right? And the Titan of Time. I get that he's bad, but he's never done anything to me personally, as far as I know, so.
As far as you know, yeah. Have you know a way, or have you no way to heal yourself? There are options to heal yourself, yes. Getting more Death's Defiance is one way. There is a boon from the Moon Goddess that gives you, that basically gives you like an Estus flask. There are certain boons that do, basically get you, life regen, but it just depends. You have to get really lucky to get some of those.
This entire encampment exists to resist his efforts to overthrow the gods and rule the world?
Well then, maybe I should thank him because I happen to like this encampment.
That's fair, Dora. That's fair.
Oh, shush.
Hey, watch it.
Sorry.
The last wheel of the three fates, those reclusive determiners of all that is to come, is now under the Princess of the Underworld's care.
Man, it's so crazy to feel how weak I am on this profile
May have a chance.
compared to my other profile where I have 90-something nights, almost 100 nights. Oh, man, I feel so weak.
There's something by the broker. Special order privileges.
Oh,
Lord Charon himself.
gotcha. We have the special orders now. Nice. I might hold on to my one so I can get that 80 psyche for later.
Broker.
I'm gonna pick up some more psyche now, I think. Yeah. And more nectar. Also, prophecy foretold.
Well, there's truly a prophecy concerning doom. I have to find Lord Moros once again and call him here.
Meet the Huntress, meet the Messenger. The daughter of the God of the Dead shall cast 10 incantations from the Crossroad Cauldron. Shall redeem 5 worth of Karen's gold. Shall reveal a portion of the Book of Shadows. Tools unseen. Okay.
Prepared for more?
Yeah, as much as I can.
Kronos, first beyond Erebus in the guise of an old man. He then attempted to ensnare me in some vision out of time. The river aflame, everything ablaze.
Yeah, one thing I love about this, I love how canonically the fields of Asphodel were flooded by the river Phlegethon and just turned into lava pits.
Still your heart, Melinoe, you're safe. And you were able to return again, which means that all your training served you well. So then, he realizes who you are.
Yep. One thing I remember, and this was only in the early access, but in the early access, if you get to Kronos the first night, he's like, who the fuck are you? It's really funny.
So he claims. I broke free from his spell like it was second nature, but neither could I raise a hand against him. What must I do now?
Getting pulled into Asphodel is really weird, by the way. It's not the rarest event. It's a rare event, though. I think in my initial profile, I've only been pulled into Asphodel about 5 times, I think.
Thank you so much, best friend!
Also, another raid! Ultraviolet's Combat, welcome back in. How's it going, man? Thank you so much for the raid. I greatly appreciate it. Raiders, how's it going? How you doing tonight, Ultraviolet? Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in, everybody. If you guys don't know me already, my name is Caleb Oscuris. I'm your resident Demon King. I'm currently playing Hades 2 while recording for YouTube. So say hi to YouTube. Even though YouTube can't see chat. But yeah, welcome on in, guys. How's it going? How is the stream? Ultraviolet, what were you doing tonight? Let me go ahead and give you a shout out, buddy. Shout out to Ultraviolet Combat. Yeah. Guys, go follow UV. They're great. Screw YouTube. Man, Soren, don't be mean. Daemon X Machina Titanic Scion with some pals. Oh, okay. Don't know what that is. That's cool. That's really cool, though. Hell yeah. But yeah, welcome on in, everybody. I'm gonna, guys, if you guys need a raid and run, I totally understand. Please take care of yourselves first and foremost. I'm gonna be hopping back into the game since I want to wrap up this episode and get into another recording right here. But yeah, thank you guys so much. It's like Anthem, but way better. Oh, gotcha. That does sound pretty cool, not gonna lie. That does sound so awesome. I'll check it out at some point.
Nothing has changed. You're to confront him down where he resides, where your mother and father rightly ought to be. But go with patience, not with haste. He may know something of your power now, yet not enough.
You got split, but thank you for the shout out. Was neat to seeing you at Sabo again. No worries, UV. You have a good one. Take care of yourself, buddy. And it was nice seeing you again, too. Take care.
Yes, headmistress. I think I know how I can do the bidding of the fates.
So I need 3 faded fabric and a nightshade, which we should be able to get here. The Forget Me Not is really good, so we're gonna grab that.
Domnoski Traxon.
Very well then.
Prophecy foretold. Nice. We should actually have a nightshade. We do.
Full bloom.
And now that makes me question if I can get a faded fabric here. I can get one. Oh, I still need one more faded fabric. Okay. And I can't get the Stygian Wells just yet either. Damn.
What now?
Oh, Nam. Oh, Nam.
Help you, you know. The fates, I mean. They don't take pity on whoever asks. If anything, you'll make things even worse.
Maybe you just don't give your sisters enough credit. If they once aided my brother, then there has to be a chance they'll aid us. They have a stake in this too.
What, you mean their family? They couldn't care less. Too busy messing with everybody's lives, making it look like an accident.
Oh, Nem.
You mustn't speak of them that way.
I mean, to be fair, Melanoy doesn't really have much say in all this. But yeah, damn.
Look as though you've seen a
Nemesis got no chill.
Very antiquated mortal turn of phrase, goddess. So we'd say to someone looking disconcerted. Things all right?
Hello, Odysseus. How's it
Yes
going, bud?
and no. I saw Kronos out there. I thought he had me, but I broke free from his spell. This was in Oceanus, though I also caught him snooping near the pathways out of Erebus.
Damn it. Our reports said nothing of the sort, but then some of our shade informants haven't yet returned. We had expected Kronos to stay put in the lowest reaches. You must have caused enough of a stir to catch his notice.
So one thing we have not seen, by the way, and it's mainly because I'm not that good of a player, is that we have not seen Eris at any point in the game. Eris will show up if you manage to get to certain areas earlier than basically the game is intending you to, and she will curse you. It does suck, but it is a really interesting interaction nonetheless.
Is there truly no other way?
We reckon not. We're counting on him thinking you're inconsequential to his plans. As for our own, I shall go over this with the good witch. Be safe, and cheers for the report.
Of course.
Wait, didn't I? Oh, I already picked it. Okay. Alright. So nobody else to talk to. We will meditate here. And I do need more psyche, yeah. Yeah, I do need more psyche because I can't unlock anything else. Let's see. Well, let's go ahead and just start unlocking stuff for right now. We have enough ash for it. Yeah.
I lack the grasp for this. The Huntress.
Alright. Alright, so I think we have all of the tarot deck actually, well, we have all of the cards unlocked. Now just comes the, actually unlocking them for the grasp, and, which is why we need Psyche in order to do that. We need to get a bunch of Psyche. Which means unlocking the tool that we need for it, but...
Much deeper than it looks.
We cannot make it yet. I want to showcase each of the weapons. So we will be showcasing the Umbral Flames next.
Incinerate my foes and light my path.
This is one of the weapons that I don't like. If I were to rank all of the weapons, this would probably rank 4th. No, actually. No, well, actually, this might rank 5th. 5th or 6th. I don't like the torches all that much. They're a very spellcaster weapon. And they attack quickly. They're fine, but, I don't know. I just can never, like, it requires a lot of positioning, especially for the Omega. Like, this one's fine for, like, close-up stuff, the special, but I don't know. Is there a sword-like weapon? No, not really. In Hades 1, there's a sword, but that was for Zagreus and not us. Okay, you know, the Boon of Poseidon would be really good for the next run for this, so... Yeah, next run, guys, we'll be tackling the underworld with Ignium, the torches, and we'll see how it goes. But let's talk to Skelly one last time, and then we'll end it for now.
Case, young one. Fine work, yet I must caution you not to collect just for collecting's sake.
The act of giving is its own intangible reward. Nectar sours when it's offered with impure intent.
Won't have impure intent on my damn training grounds.
Fucking Skelly. Alright, guys. For those on the YouTube end, if you guys want to catch live recordings of these, I go live at twitch.tv/OscurousVT. Come join the Royal Archives. I'll see you all later. Buenas noches y hasta luego, YouTube.